little village among the Thespian, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out the pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because on the Thespian is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! 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 Traditions for everything. How to sleep, how to eat, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear a little pressure. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our tradition, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Midnight monks travel for a day, paying pain like children, saying daily prayers at the right hand altar of the house to have the final word and home. The
So you had a bad week and I should suffer? She's in the barn, look.
Mama, when will Papa be home?
It's almost supper. Your Papa worries a lot about when he'll be home. All day long, riding on top of his wagon like a sprint.
Mama, you know Papa works hard.
His horse works harder.
You don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him a little longer than you. He could drive a person crazy.
Should only live and be well. Princess, bring me some more potatoes. Papa, did you finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again? Why does a girl have to read? When it does get her a better husband. Go.
Mama, Jenny's coming. She's down the road.
I wonder if Yenta found a match for you, Stiger. And you're not. Go here.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost the Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Yenta alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have me. Go.
Can I go too?
Go too.
But Mama, the men she finds. The last one was so old. He was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl with no dowry can't be so particular.
You want hair?
Marry a monkey.
But Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Shut up! You have to boast about your age. You want to tempt the evil eye? Go.
Golda! Oh, Golda, I had to see you because I have such news for you. And not just every day in the big news. Once in a lifetime news. And there are your daughters. Outside? Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golda. I'll find every one of them a husband. But you should not be so picky. After all, even a worse husband, God forbid, is better than no husband. God forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, alone, no one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. It's no life, and at night, all I do is think of him. And even thinking of him, it brings me no pleasure, because you know as well as I, he was not much of a person. Never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than not.
Good evening. Is Saito in the house?
But she's busy. You can come back later.
Why, there's something I'd like to tell her.
Later.
Oh, Mother, I thought I heard you.
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
Why?
What does that poor, skinny little Taylor Mossel want with Saito?
They can turn two separate babies together. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Mortal, he's nothing.
Ah, children, children. They are a blessing in your old age. But my Aaron, may he rest in peace, could not give me children. Believe me, he was as good as gold, never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? Right. What is the use complaining, right? Other women enjoy complaining. Not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta, you know. Well, I must go prepare my poor Sabbath table, so goodbye, brother. And it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
I am losing my head. One day, it's going to fall up altogether. And the horse will kick it into the mud. And goodbye, Yenta. Of course they do. It's about Laban Wood, the butcher. A good man. A fine man. And I don't have to tell you that he's well off. But he's lonely. After all, a widower, you understand. Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town, it cast his eye on Saito.
What did she want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you.
Nigel, I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband. Unless it's mother to tell her. I didn't ask you.
Nigel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me. And then one for me. So if Yenta draw, Yenta. Well, someone has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves. She might become a valedictorian, someone interesting, and well off, and your heart. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll ring the bell. You ring the room, letter and tell. Ring me a ring, for I'm longing to be the envy of all I see. For Papa, make him a scholar. For Mama, make him rich as a king. For me, well, I wouldn't holler if he were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I'm alone, so find me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in the match, Mama? I thought you just had your eye on your books. And you have your eye on Rabbi's son.
Why not? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why should I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take. Right? Of course, right.
Hello, Oliver. Have I got a match for you? He's handsome. He's young. All right, 62. He's a nice fellow. That's true. That's true. I promise you'll be happy. And even if you're not, there's more than I will not. Don't ask me what. Papa, I found him. He's a lucky guy. He's handsome. He's side to side, but he's a nice fellow. That's right. Right. You heard he has a temper. To beat you every night, but only then he's sober. So you're all right.
Did you think you'd get a prince?
Well, I'll do the best I can.
With no
Dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a
shoe just before the service. That was nice. It's enough that you take on me, Tevye. Bless me with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? You know, sometimes I think when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see, what sort of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
You're finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
There's your horse.
He was invited to the blacksmith for this Tevye.
Then hurry up. The songboats wait for you. I have something I want to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, give us the cure. We've already got the sickness. Oh well, I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Oh Lord, you made many, many poor people. Oh, I realize, of course, it's not shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd very fun. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a very, very rich, I'd man. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with rude wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down. And one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the house indeed, smoking just as noisily as they can. And each one would land like a trumpet on the inn, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd be fun. If I were a wealthy man, I would have to work hard. If I were a very, very rich, I'll diddle-diddle-diddle man. I see my wife, my girl, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising neighbors to her house delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Boy, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to call on me. They'll ask me to advise them like a Solomon the wise. If you please, whoever Tevye, pardon me, whoever Tevye, causing
Micah. All the Jews were evicted and forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
Well, it doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar was in their land.
Tsar.
Or maybe a plague.
Good, ready.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why, don't you ever bring us some good news?
Well, I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start teaching in places they cannot reach.
Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around, you curse and you chatter, but you do nothing. You'll all chatter yourselves into the grave.
Excuse me. You're not from this village.
No,
And where are you from?
I'm from Kiev. Well, I was a student at the university there.
Ah, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
No, but I did learn there's more to life than just talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break their heads around the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
It's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening all over the world.
He's right.
If he's right, and he's right, how can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears.
Good service, Eckerd. Good service.
Tevye, the rabbi brother, my chief.
Oh, of course. So you're from Kiev,
Perchik.
So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
Moses said that.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
But a man with a slow tongue, he talks a lot.
And the chief.
Oh, yes, sir. Here, Perchik.
I have no money. And I'm not a beggar.
Oh, take it. It's a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
Oh, that would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Rev Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
Why?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
Hey, radical!
So I'd be willing to teach them and open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts?
The Bible has many lessons for our time.
Well, I'm a very poor man, but food or lessons? Good. Stay with us this Sabbath. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where in the good book does it say that?
All right, it doesn't exactly say that, but someone has something about the chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Sabbath.
Mottle come to
So you did me a favor and came inside.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perch. He's from Kiev and he's staying the Sabbath with us. He is a teacher. Girls, would you like to take lessons from him?
I'm really a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once that the rabbi who was praised himself has a congregation of one.
My daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Oh, the which she gets from me, as the good book says.
The good book can wait. Get lost.
The tongue she gets from her mother.
Muckle, you're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Zaito, 2 more for the table. Princess, Yilka, guess what? Well, prepare the table.
Mother can help me.
Fine. How about you go too? You can wash outside at the well. Tevya! Tevya, I have something I want to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevya, I have to tell you.
I'm praying.
There's a woman wants to see you.
The butcher? About what?
I don't know, only that he says it's important.
What could be important? I've nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevya, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message to this you and you talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After this Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Mother, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone, there will be a match, then it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Saito. I have found someone who will sell me his new sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I'll save up enough to buy it. And then your father will be impressed
But
with me.
Mother, in a few weeks may be too late.
What else can we do till then?
You could ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I am only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just spoke to him.
Saito, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Mother!
I'm just a poor tailor.
Mother, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
Where is everybody? It's late.
Ratevia?
Come, children, we're lighting the candles.
Ratevia? Ratevia?
Yes. What is it? Well, Mother, what is it?
Good. Stab it, Ratevia.
A good service. buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Red Blazer.
Ah, Octavia, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Octavia?
Well, how should it go? You're right. And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, how is your brother-in-law in America?
I believe he's doing very well.
Ah, he wrote you.
Not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he was doing badly, he'd write. May I?
Have you? I suppose you know by what you see.
Yes, I do, Red Blazer. But there is no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of it?
Well, you have a few more without her.
Oh, I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
Two? But what I do with two?
The same as you do with one.
Octavia, this is very important to me.
Why so important to you?
Frankly, because I am lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
Don't know?
We're talking about my new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow, so I won't be lonesome.
What's so funny?
I was talking about your daughter. Your daughter Zyto.
Oh, Zyto.
Of course your daughter Zyto. See her in my butcher shop every Thursday. Made a good impression on me. And as for me, Kevin, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have my own shop, a nice house, my own servants. Kevin, why do we have to try and impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for it. You might find a little something in your own purse, too.
Shame on you! Shame! My purse? My title is not the sort that I would sell for money.
All right, you don't need to talk about money. The main thing is, let's just get it done with. And I'll be good there, Kevin. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. Why should I? You can have a fine conversation with him. You talk about kidneys, livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. And if you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. Of course, he has a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. She's much younger. That's his problem. You know, I always thought of him as just a butcher. I misjudged him. He's a good man. He'll try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
You agree?
I agree.
Tell me that's wonderful. Let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. But most important, to life, the higher. The higher, to life. Yes, to the brother I try to be.
Here's to my right to be.
Bring the higher to life, the higher. The higher to life. That has a way of confusing us.
Let's sing and
Bring the higher to love. Those who would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts are working on the door. How much more can we be joyful when there's really my daughter.
My wife! Give me something to think about.
Something to drink about.
Drink up my head! I'm taking my summer bride! Tell you about it. Zido! My wife!
compliment like that. And you're new.
We have received the orders that sometime soon this district is to receive a little unofficial demonstration.
A program? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
A little.
Nothing too serious, just some mischief. So that if an officer comes through, he will see that we have done our duty. Honestly, Tampa, I don't know why there has been trouble between two people, but I thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're a good man. If I may say so myself, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tampa. Always joking. Oh, and congratulations again. For your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear dog, did you have to give me news like that? The day of all days? I know. We are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose somebody else? Anyway, thank you for sending a husband for my daughter Titan. L'chaim.
Now, I'm going to tell you a short story from the Bible, and then we'll discuss it, all right? Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel. Now, Jacob was in love with the younger girl, Rachel, and asked Laban to marry her. But in order to do so, Jacob had to work for Laban for 7 years.
What's Laban a mean man?
Well, he was the employer. Now, after Jacob had worked for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him and made him work another 7 years. So you see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us never to trust the employer. You understand?
Yes, sister. Yes, Perchik.
Coffee isn't up yet? No, Mom. That's enough lessons for today. We have to do Papa's work. How long can he sleep? Came home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Friends, it'll be okay. Come clean the barn. How do home even Papa gets up?
That was a very interesting lesson, Perchik.
Do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, with the rabbi's son.
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about him? Except that he is the rabbi's son. Would you feel the same if you were the shoemaker's son or the tinsmith's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Well, of course, any new ideas would be strange to you. But as the Lord said, let there be light.
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally. Good day.
You have spirit. Even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it's a rusty tool. Good day, Mother.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But of course, that is too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our ways. Nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here men and women keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls keep apart too. So we can look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate towards one another without permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
Good news will stay. Bad news will refuse to leave. There's another saying that goes.
You have died from such a man.
Ah, Zeitel, my lamb, come here. Zeitel, you are to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Glacier Wolf has asked for your hand.
The butcher? Something told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee. I thank thee.
And what do you have to say, Zeitel?
What can she say? My firstborn, Abraham. May you grow old with his fortune and honor.
Not like poor Sarah, the first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. May she rest in peace.
Now, I must go thank Yenta. My Zeitel. A bride!
Mazel tov, Zeitel.
You call that a mazel tov? And you, Red Percher, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Zeitel. For getting a rich man.
Oh, again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
No reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Oh, may the Lord smite me with it. And may I never recover. My Zeitel knows I only mean for her welfare. Am I right, Zeitel?
Yes, Papa.
You see?
Yes, I see. I see very well.
Well, Zeitel, my child, why so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Oh, Papa. Papa,
What is it? Tell me.
Papa, I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll help Master. Papa, please. Don't make me marry him.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
I'll be unhappy with him, Papa. All my life I will be unhappy with him.
But we made an agreement. And to us, an agreement is an agreement.
Is that more important than I am, Papa? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right. I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa.
It seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts in life. Or that we should have a little bit of joy in all of our hard work.
Reptilia, may I speak to you?
Later, Mottle, later.
I would like to speak to you.
Not now, Mottle. Can't you see I have problems?
Well, that's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Oh, certainly. Like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Mottle, goodbye.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right. You have it on. Talk.
I hear you're arranging a match for Zeitel.
He also has ears.
Well, I have a match for Zeitel.
What sort of a match?
A perfect fit. Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit. Like a glove. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is.
Please, don't shout.
Oh, I won't shout at you. Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is it?
Who is
Who is it?
Me. Myself.
Himself? Either you're completely out of your mind, or you're crazy. He must be crazy. What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests all rolled into one? I suppose you perform the ceremony as well. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me. Now, as for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy.
Times are changing, Rectavia. The thing is, your daughter Seitl and I gave each other our pledge more than a year ago that we would marry.
You gave each other your pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge? Unheard of. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? What do you think you're doing? You snitcher! You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here. Not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One little time you pull out the front, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? I still have something to say about my daughter. Doesn't anyone have to ask their father anymore?
Well, I've been meaning to ask you for some time. But first, I wanted to save up for my own sewing machine.
Oh, stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Rectavia. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Rectavia, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what sort of a match would that be with a poor tailor? On the other hand, he's an honest hard worker. On the other hand, he's absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could never get worse for them. They could only get better. Gave each other a pledge. Unheard. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves it. She wants it. Look at my daughter's eyes. So hopeful. Tradition! Well, children, when shall we set the wedding?
Thank you, Papa.
You won't be sorry.
Want to be sorry? I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth. Modern children. Golda. What will I do about Golda? Oh, what am I going to do about Golda? Help.
Oh, Mother, you're wonderful.
It was a miracle. A miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracles, miracles, God. walking through the light of day. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, just like he did so long ago in Jericho. God just made a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. The wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God made a fire and turned him around and miracle of miracles, led him to a promised land. When David slew Goliath, yeah, that was a miracle. When God gave manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought would never be. God has given you.
Where is she? Where is she?
Where is Ruth? What are you talking about?
Ruma Sarah, the butcher's first wife. She was standing here a minute ago.
Tavia, Rumatra has been dead for years. You know that. You must have been dreaming. You tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
Oh, it was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
All right. This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt that we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there, and musicians too. In the middle of the dream, in walks your grandmother, Titan, as she rested in peace.
Grandmother Santos? How does she look?
Oh, for a woman who is dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
A blessing on your head,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see your daughter red,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor must have cancer.
Muscle?
A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
a pious womanly.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
The name's a mastermind, your uncle Mordechai. The tailor must have cancer.
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean a butcher, Grandma. By the mill makes a wolf.
No, I need a tailor. Tell ya my great grandchild. I look like those who you named for me. What whose bride was meant to be. Such as that I pray.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
And
I should take a shaking.
Sure.
Yes, it could.
Why not? Who could be mistaken?
It's a butcher's wife, come from beyond the grave. It's a butcher's dear darling, departed wife. From the Sarah, from the Sarah, from the Sarah, from the Sarah. What is this about your daughter Mary, my husband? What did you do to your friend and name up to the Sarah? Have you no consideration for a woman's feelings? Have you no love belonging to a total stranger? How can you announce it? How can you let your daughter take my place, live in my house, carry my keys, and wear my Such a learned man is tell you wouldn't let it happen. Tell me that it isn't true, and then I wouldn't work. Say you didn't give your blessing to your daughter's marriage. Let me tell you what could follow such a fatal marriage. Like to marry little wolf. I pity now, go! She'll live within 3 weeks. And when 3 weeks are up, I'll come to her by night. I'll take her by the throat. My wedding present, if she marries Lisa Wolf! An evil spirit. May it sink into the river. May it fall into the earth. Such a dark and horrible dream.
And to think it was all brought on by that butcher. My grandmother Seitzel, may she rest in peace, came all the way from the other world to tell us about the terror. All we can say is that it's all for the best, and couldn't possibly be any better.
A blessing on my head, mistletoe, mistletoe. Like Grandma Vital said, mistletoe, mistletoe. We'll have a son-in-law, like Moses never saw. Let's tell her not to come soon.
We haven't got them men
Mistletoe, mistletoe,
we had when we began.
mistletoe, mistletoe.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry what's his name?
Let's tell her not to come soon. Let's tell her not to come soon. Let's tell her not to come soon. Let's tell her not to come soon.
Have you started cycles bring moths and not Lisa Wolf?
No!
Cycles marrying fossils? What's all these cycles?
These Seitzel's going to marry.
I know, they moved the butcher. It's wonderful.
No, Martha Taylor.
Michael Taylor, that's terrible. Mazel tov, Margot.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Can you believe it? Marshall is marrying Seitzel. I can't imagine.
What's wrong with my muscle?
Mazel tov!
Mazel tov, muscle.
Yes, sir. Do you have a wedding hat for me?
Listen, let's look at the hat. Where's the
Well, I got this drawing. I I can get this hat. Oh, Howard, could you watch the shop a minute while I'm gone?
Of course.
Thank you, Howard. Mazel tov, Howard. Mazel tov, Howard. Mazel tov, Howard. Why? We're congratulating you. Mazel tov, Howard. All right. Stop it. What's the matter with you? Just stop it. Listen, Dick. We're just joking around. Goodbye, Sasha. I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to speak with you.
I'd rather not.
I've often noticed you at the booksellers. Not many girls in the village like to read. Would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish. Do you feel the same way about us as they feel about you? I didn't think so. And what do you know about me? Let me tell you about myself. I'm a pleasant fellow, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, and very modest.
I don't think we should be talking this way.
I often do things I shouldn't. Go ahead. Take the book. It's by hand of kind. Happens to be Jewish and read.
That doesn't matter.
You're quite right. Good. Now, after you read it, I'll ask you how you like it, and we'll talk about it for a while. And then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things. It could all turn out quite pleasant. Eckerd, can I help you? No, thank you. Oh, you forgot your book.
No. It's mine.
Thank you, Hava. Good day, Hava.
Good day.
Eckerd.
Good day. Letter. What sign?
Please play. Dance at the wedding. Dance.
What are they doing?
Stop it! Who will dance with us? It's in the sin. It's not a sin to dance at a wedding.
The girl.
That's what you get for bringing a wild man into your house. He's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different. But
It's a sin. It's not a sin. Ask the rabbi.
well, Rabbi,
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
there you see, it's not forbidden.
It's not a sin. Now, who will dance with you?
It's only a dance, Mama.
Look at Temple's daughter. She is dancing with a man. I can see she's dancing with a man. And I'm going to dance with my wife. Rhoda.
Psycho? Psycho!
I can see we came at a bad time, Tevye. But the orders are for tonight. For the whole village. Go on. Play. Play! All right, Ken.
Let's go. I said enough.
I'm simply sorry, Tevye. You understand, don't you? Come.
Take him into the house.
Well, what are you all standing around for? Go on. Enough. Enough. That was quite a dowry you gave my daughter Zeitl at her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Zeitl and Mottel have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard. They're as poor as squirrels in winter. But they're so happy together. They don't know how miserable they are. Mother keeps talking about the new sewing machine. Now, I know you're very busy. Wars and revolutions, floods and plagues, all those things that bring people close to you. Could you take a second away from your catastrophes and get it for him? How hard would that be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's leg. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says. Wait, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please, don't be upset, Huddle.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. Expecting Pierre tomorrow morning.
So you told me, then goodbye.
Great changes are going to take place all over this land. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally,
Not only me. Many people, Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on. You understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Huddle. Your father and the others fear that what happened at Silas' wedding was just a little cloudburst. It will all blow over soon and then everything will be peaceful again. It won't. Terrible things are happening in this country. Violence, pogroms, entire villages are being emptied of their people. It's reaching everywhere and will reach here. You understand?
Yes, I suppose I do.
I have work to do. And it's the greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Touch.
Before I go, there's a certain question I'd like to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
Question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. Well, the relationship between a man and a woman is based on positive social values, a common attitude and philosophy towards society,
And affection.
and affection. Well, the relationship has positive social values. It displays a solidarity and unitarity.
And affection.
And affection. I am personally in favor of it. What do you think?
I think you're asking me to marry you?
In a theoretical sense. Yes, I am.
Oh, I was hoping you were.
And I take it you agree. And we can consider ourselves engaged even though I must go away? I'm very happy, Hubble. I'm very, very happy.
So am I, Touch. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I
staying right here. So go in good health, Perchik. I hope you'll be very happy. And my answer is no.
You don't understand, Papa.
Oh, I understand. I gave my permission to Matu and Tribal, so naturally you feel you also have the right. Look, Perchik, I like you. You're a good man. But you're going away, so go in good health. My answer is still no.
You don't understand.
You're not listening. Look, Hodu, I'm sorry. We'll find someone else for you. Here, in Anatevka.
Reptevia,
What is it?
we're not asking for your permission. Only your blessing. We are going to be married.
You're not asking my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For going over my head. Impossible. At least with Martel and Cycle, they asked me, they begged me, but now if I like it or not, she'll marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on! Beware! And tear out my beard and uncover my hair. They're not even asking permission from the Papa. What happened to the tradition? One other time I pull out the thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this. A man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me, he tells me. But first he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
I love her. Love, it's a new style. On the other hand, our old ways were once new. On the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. On the other hand, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes. They didn't. It seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head. Unheard of. Absurd. Oh, this demon to be blessed. Unthinkable. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't. I should. Oh, look at my daughter's eyes. She loves me. Tradition! Well, children, you have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy that makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Papa. What will I do about your mother? Another dream?
Perhaps you could tell her I'm going to see a rich uncle.
Now, please, Perchik. I can handle my own wife. Golda! 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 No. I've just been talking to Perchik and Huddle. Well, they seem very fond of each other. Well, I've have just decided to give them my blessing to be engaged.
What? What? Like that? Without even asking me?
Who asks you? I'm the father.
And who is he? A pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
I wouldn't say that. Here he has a rich uncle. Look, Golda. Erchik is a good man. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. What's more important, Father likes him. Father loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, Golda. Now, Golda, do you love me?
Why, what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? When I'm going getting married at this wonderful town, don't stand your down, time to lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
No, Golda, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've watched the snow, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years I'm all right now.
Golda, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared. I was nervous. But my father and my mother said we learned to love each other. And I'm asking you, Golda, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, walked with him, talked with him. 25 years my head is big. If that's not love, what is?
then you love me. And I suppose I love you. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late to your customer.
just a few more minutes. Is he in big trouble? This hero of yours? Arrested? And convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But how though? He did nothing wrong. He wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? A learned man like you. What wrongs did Joseph do? And Abraham and Moses? And they had troubles.
you tell me where he is now? This Joseph of yours.
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he would ask you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there?
No, Papa. He didn't ask me to go. I want to go. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do. You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late to your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in big trouble? This hero of yours? Arrested? And convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But how? He did nothing wrong. He wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? A learned man like you. What wrongs did Joseph do? And Abraham and Moses? And they had troubles.
But why won't you tell me where he is now? This Joseph of yours.
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? my regards this Moses of yours. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. You tell me.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands.
Oh, Mordecai, did you hear the news? There's a new arrival at Mortland's Cycle.
A new arrival at Mortland's Cycle? I must congratulate them.
Oh, Rabbi, did you hear the news? There's a new arrival at Mortland's Cycle. Oh, good Lord. Yes, good Lord.
There's a new arrival there. Oh, my dear Tom, right there. You got it.
I got it.
It's beautiful.
I know.
And you tried it yet?
Yes, look. And see how close and even the stitches are?
Beautiful.
From now on, all my clothes will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
The rabbi.
Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Rabbi, is there a proper blessing for the sewing machine?
There's a blessing for everything.
And the baby, oh, the baby! Oh, she's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Becca. I came for the shirt. Oh, yes. It's right. See, my new sewing machine. I see. Congratulations. Thank you. Good day. Good day.
How does it work?
Oh, it's an amazing thing. You work it with your foot and your hand. You still haven't told them?
I will. I promise.
How about let me talk to your father?
No, that would be the first thing. I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I will talk to him. I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day.
Today? What were you and he talking about?
Nothing. We were just talking. Papa? Eckerd and I have known each other for a long time, and
Chava, I would be much happier if you would remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are, who that man is.
he has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on God's earth have a name.
But Eckerd is not a creature, Papa. Eckerd is a man.
Who says that he isn't? It's just he's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind, which translated means a bird, a house together.
The world is changing, Papa.
No! Not for us. Some things never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Yes and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Do you know what that means?
But Papa!
No, Papa. Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
You're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Muckle's new machine.
You'll see some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman! Before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies do not dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After supper, I'll faint. Come home.
Golda! I am the man in the family. I am head of the house. I want to see Muckle's new machine now! Well, let's go. How long can that miserable horse complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he walk on 3? I know. I shouldn't complain. After all, he is one of your creatures, and he has the same rights as I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And, dear God, I'm sick and tired pulling this cart. I know. I should push it for a while.
Tevya! Tevya!
What is it?
It's Hava. She left home this morning. With Svedka.
other hand, can I deny my own daughter? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith, my people? I try to bear that hard. I will break. On the other hand, no. No, there is no other hand. No, Mama! All
We've been vaping for the Messiah all of our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for you to come?
No. Have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
3 days! What would I do with my shop, my merchant, my wife, her parents, our 3 children? Where would we go?
Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden. That's true. After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A pot,
A pen, a broom, a hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place long ago.
A bench, a tree,
a water stove.
or a house. People who pass around at Eckerd don't even know that they've been here.
They go to a piece of wall.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only on a tepka. On a tepka. On a tepka. Under deck, overwork. On a tepka. There's good sand and peace so sweet.
It's just a place.
Our forefathers have enforced that of many, many places, many moments of this.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Where will I live in America?
It's Uncle Abraham, but he doesn't know it.
I wish you would stay here with something good time.
So we'll be staying in Warsaw till we have enough money to join you.
Motto, be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day.
Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothes. Golda! Oh, Golda, I had to see you before I left, because I have such news for you. Golda, remember yesterday when I told you I didn't know where to go? What to do with these old spoons? Well, now I know. You want to hear? All my life I have dreamed of going to one place. Now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. And do you want to know when? Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land. You're going to the Holy Land? You guess. And do you want to know why? Last night in my sleep, my Aaron, he came to me and he said, yes, sir, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him because, as good as he was, so much brains he was not blessed with. But in my sleep it takes time, right? So I am going to the Holy Land and what will I do when I get there? I am a matchmaker, no. I'll arrange marriages, yes. Children come from marriages, no? So, maybe next time we will meet on happier occasions. Goodbye, Yenta. Stay well and go in peace. Meanwhile, be suffer
me soon.
Please. Sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. Motto and title and the baby will come too. You'll see. That motto is a person.
And Hoddle and Pertic? When will we see them?
Do they not come visiting us every second? You know what she writes. He sits in prison while she works. Soon he will be set free and they will turn the world upside down. She couldn't be happier. And the rest of the children will be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golda, we have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Seminole, I'm off.
Where are you going?
Chicago, in America. My wife was Sarah. May she rest in peace. And my brother there.
Oh, that's nice.
I hate him. But a relative is a relative.
Bye, later. Are they almost finished in the house?
Almost, Papa. Papa, will see you.
I want he has come to say goodbye,
He will not listen.
but at least he was here.
Maybe it would be better for Mommy.
We have come to say goodbye. We are also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We just wanted you to know that. Bye. Papa? Mama?
Yes, we are all. Some are driven away by edicts. Others by silence. Come, Papa.
Goodbye, Papa. Fiata.
God be with you.
God be with you.
Will you like to America tonight?
We'll be staying with Uncle Abraham.
Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abraham. We'll be staying with Uncle Abraham. The whole world has to know our business.
Stop complaining and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
Golda, I don't need your advice. Tiger, don't forget the baby. And to catch a train and a coach. We'll just spread the butter bottles on the way.
Bye, Mama.
Bye, Mama.
children. Let's go.